Alexa, stop. You aggravating. All right, guys. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Happy Friday. So glad to have you here. All right, sorry I experienced a little bit of a technical difficulty here. My apologies. That really sucked. But here we are. We're live. Look at God. Yay. All right. So with that being said, let's make sure that we are doing all of the good things because as you know, you could be anywhere else in the world, but you are here with me and I appreciate you. All right, so let's make sure that we're tapping the screen, sharing the live, reposting, and also let's make sure that we are knocking out these penny goals. All right, it looks like we're working on the lives again, so let's go ahead and knock those out. I should also have this pretty new cool like community goal. So if you send a daily heart me, you can send this little cool like gift. It's really cool. I'm not even gonna hold you. It's my face with a heart and it says W Erica and it makes me so happy. So yeah, like I don't know, send that. do that. I appreciate you. All right. And if you're over on the tube, make sure that you are liking the stream, subscribing. If this is your first time here, welcome in. So glad to have you. Also, let's make sure that we keep the chat going, guys. Keep the chat going. And Trump supporters should definitely request up. Get in the box and let's have a conversation. Okay. Just looking to speak to Trump supporters. If you are a friendly, unless you know who you are. All right. Those who know. All right. Stay in the chat. I appreciate y'all. Okay, and if you'd like to support me, support the stream, links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. I also have a Zelle, everything with Erica9 at gmail.com. And if you're over on the tube, you can send a super chat. All right, thank you all so very much for all that you do because everything is appreciated and most definitely accepted. Okay, so guys, Trump supporters. Really? Really? You gonna defend it? You're going to tell us that Trump isn't racist? Okay, I get it. You're just telling us that you're racist. So there's that. I don't expect anything differently. I just want to let you all know that. I expect you to be who you are, right? And that's racist, right? It doesn't affect you, so you don't recognize it. There's that, right? Truly, the only white people that do recognize racism is those that are going on their deconstruction journey. Outside of that, they don't recognize it. They don't think that it exists. They'll tell you quickly that white supremacy isn't real. They really will. As if black students aren't more likely to be suspended from school for the same infractions that white kids do. And please don't let the child be dark skinned. If they're dark skinned, it's going to be even more. So there's that. So, I mean, these are all things that we have to take into account, right? So yeah, racism is very real. Let's see, what do we have? This is the first person I saw, so let's see what this person's talking about. All right, let's remember to do all of the good things, guys. All of the good things. Thank you all so very much. All right, hi, Dylan. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
I'm 18 years old.
You're 18. Okay, so that means you
Yes, ma'am.
didn't vote for Trump, but you do support him.
Uh, I support some of his ideas. Yes,
You support some of his ideas. Okay,
I
what is
wouldn't
it that
say I
you're
wouldn't say all of
supporting?
them.
Okay, what are you supporting?
Um, it's probably gonna be very like controversial or however you say that word, but I am supporting the deportation of illegal immigrants. I'm supporting some of the deportation things, not all of it, but most of it. And then mainly that's really kind of it.
Just so deportation. Okay, so why are you supporting deportation?
I think it'll open more jobs up for the American citizens instead of having all of the illegal immigrants take our jobs and stuff like that.
You said that it'll open up jobs for American citizens?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Okay. So how many undocumented immigrants did Trump deport last year? How many did they say were deported? Wasn't it like over 1 million?
It was something like that. I don't know the certain number off the top of my head right now.
Okay. Okay. Um, did the unemployment rate increase?
Um, I don't think so. I don't know. It'd be something I have to look up for sure.
Okay. All right. Specifically, I have a question for you.
Okay.
What was something that Donald Trump really like honed in on last year where he said that we didn't need it, that it was woke ideology, and that, what did he say? He said basically it was affirmative action, even though did he leave? No, Dylan, come back. Not the skedaddle. How the hell did that happen? Why
The
did
word
he leave?
skedaddle. You know the word skedaddle?
But
It
they're
means
having a good
skedaddle.
conversation.
Somebody said skedaddle.
Why did he leave? That's funny. That is hilarious. I'm so sorry, y'all. That was fucking funny. Why did he leave? Okay. All right. Anywho, let's move on to the next guys. Let's keep doing all of the good things. All of the good things. Keep tapping that screen, sharing the live. All right. And let's see here. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. If you're not a Trump supporter, please get out of my request. Thank you. Respect boundaries. I appreciate you. Hi, Emmy. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. All right. And how old are you?
I'm 18,
You're
born in
eight.
07.
You're 18. Okay. All right. So another
Yes,
one. You
ma'am.
didn't vote for Donald Trump, but you do support him.
No, I didn't.
Okay. All right. And why are you supporting Donald Trump?
I think that I personally feel like he'd make a better leader than Kamala Harris. Or whatever, I don't know her
But love,
name.
here's the thing, right? It's 2026. Okay. You were either 16 or 17, depending on when your birthday falls
But
in
yeah.
2024, right? Okay. So, I mean, you didn't vote for either of them, and you saying your reason for supporting him is because you think that he would make a better leader than Kamala, as if you had the ability to choose between the two. You didn't, and Kamala's not the
Even with
president.
the lack of me
So,
not being able to choose, I feel like the statement that Trump would make a better leader than Kamala is still important
and it's
for
not
like the
though.
next election, so I can know who to vote for if Kamala was to run again, and if Trump. Well, I don't think Trump can run again, but it's because it's past the second term. But if he was to, then he'd be the one I'd support.
Uh-huh. So then what you have to actually ask yourself then is, what is it that Donald Trump is currently doing that you support?
I think he makes our nation look stronger to like other like foreign nations.
Really?
Yes. Wait, weren't you on Dean's Live?
Hmm?
Were
What?
you on Dean's Live?
Yeah.
Dean Withers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Okay. So you
But yeah,
say he's making our country look stronger. Are you familiar with the Board of Peace?
I'm not.
Oh, okay. All right. Strong is definitely an overstatement. They don't fuck with him. They don't like these countries, especially our actual allies. They don't trust him.
What are you
They really
referring to
don't.
when you say they? Like who?
They,
What
I'm going to
nations
be
are you
talking
referring to?
about like the UK, or we're talking about Germany, we're talking about France. Okay, so we're talking about our strongest allies. Also, Canada, they don't fuck with him because they don't trust him because of the actions that he's taken since he took office in January of 2025. You'd have to think about like what Donald Trump has done with, especially with Canada, one of our greatest allies, simply because of their proximity to the U.S. They're our northern neighbors. And what he's done with Canada is he's not only threatened them economically, but he's also threatened them militarily by threatening to annex their country as if that's something that they asked for, and they never asked for that. He's put their
I heard that
sovereignty
he
under
wanted to
threat.
make. I've heard that he wanted to make Canada like a part of the U.S. to make it the 51st
Yeah, that would
state.
be annexing it. Yeah. Did Canada ask for that?
Do you support that?
No. I respect the sovereignty of the nation.
Okay, okay, I respect that.
So,
That's
how do you
fine.
think that Donald
But
Trump makes us look stronger?
I feel like he says what he thinks. Like he doesn't try to sugarcoat. Like he just says what he feels, and I feel like that comes off stronger than trying to sugarcoat and like make everybody just like be on your side.
Oh,
Like he's
okay.
not a people pleaser. Not in the way that he wouldn't like respect his citizens, but he doesn't like try to come for other countries. He does what's best for us.
Does he really do what's best for the United States of America, though? And like, how are tariffs best for the United States of America?
I believe it brings more money into businesses by increasing the cost of imported goods.
And you, okay, who's that cost passed on to, though?
The like whatever country we're bringing the goods in from.
No, the other country doesn't pay the tariff. That would be the United States of America. that the citizens of the United States, I should say, that pays the tariffs. Like, so we, you, me, and everyone that's watching, we pay the tariffs, not the other country. So that's not how it works. It's like a double tax on us. And so why
You're
do we want
saying
to pay more
we pay
money?
for, so you're saying we pay for the goods that are imported from, like, let's say India. That's coming from our pockets?
Yes, because he's
I'm gonna
tax
have to
is
fact check that. Like, I'm not saying
by all
that you're wrong, and
means.
I can't disagree with you unless I like see it for myself. But
Okay, you
maybe
got
I
it.
might be
Can
wrong.
you tell us what
I'll
a
fact check
tariff
that.
is?
I think you asked me this like a minute ago, but
No,
I
no, I
said
didn't
that
ask
it's
you
a
what a tariff
tax.
is. I asked you who pays the tariff. But now you can tell us what a tariff is.
The price of like the price to import goods into like a country or nation.
No, that's not what a tariff is. A tariff is an import duty. All right, so it's just a tax on imported goods. That's all it is. And then the follow up
Wait, what did
question
I
would
say?
you didn't say that. And then the follow up part would be you answered the question, but you weren't correct. Is who pays the tariff? The cost is passed on to the U.S. consumer. All right, and then if the cost is being passed on to us, all right, then it's just basically a double tax on us because it's increasing the cost. That's all. The next part of it would be, do you understand the function of a tariff, like the utility of it, what it's meant for?
To give more money to the government,
No, no,
which
no.
I believe like spins back to the citizens for more money for the citizens of the U.S.
If we followed your logic, then you'd still be wrong on that because didn't Donald Trump, via the big, beautiful bill, cut funding to certain social programs? Do you know what those programs were?
Medic Medicare or Medicaid, I don't know, and then
Yeah.
SNAP benefits,
Yeah, so he cut
stuff like
about
that.
900 billion from Medicaid and Medicare and about 200 billion from SNAP benefits. So 46 million Americans, all right, who actually use SNAP benefits. That's definitely going to be reduced by a few million with the cuts, along with the new requirements that the Trump administration has put into place. But so, what else did he do in the big beautiful bill?
He, I think, does his the excuse me, the big beautiful bill. It was like mostly centered around like tax cuts for American citizens, as well as no tax on. I don't.
Hold on one moment. I know they are watching the stream and see that there's a guest up here. I have some decorum.
Call
Let me
from
stop.
Liam.
Oh, they hung up. I'm gonna put this on Do Not Disturb while you're up here. Okay,
Appreciate that.
there we go. Okay, I'm sorry. Repeat yourself, please.
So you asked what the big beautiful bill was, and I
No, no, not
responded. I
what it
said it was
was. I asked what else was included in regards to the tax cuts. And I think you mentioned that he did include the tax
yeah,
cuts. Okay.
yeah.
All right. Do you recall how much those tax cuts actually totaled to per
No,
the Congressional
no,
Budget Office? Yeah, upwards of
I'm
$4
not sure
trillion.
about that. Yeah, yeah, I
So,
know how much it was, but
okay. So,
we're
in
we're getting a
order,
return on that, and I think it was estimated that over the next 10 years that we're gonna benefit from I see the 4 trillion as an investment into the American people.
you see the $4 trillion tax cut as a reinvestment into the American people. Am I being trolled? Are you real? Like, if you are being a troll, can you just tell me? Because then, I can just put the kibosh on and I don't have to expend the energy. All right. But if you're a real person, then I might have to stick to my own rule of I don't argue with other people's children. So are you being for real?
I Is that like a ridiculous statement? I feel like that's
Yes, ma'am.
reasonable. Why would
Yes, ma'am, it is.
that
Yes, it is.
I
It
don't
is
I don't think
ridiculous.
that's unreasonable to say.
You
I don't
might
think
not
so.
think that it's reasonable, but I do find it reasonable to say, and the reason why I do is because it shows
I
that
see it as
there's
an
a lack of
investment and we're
one
gonna get a
moment, don't cut
return
me
over the
off. Thank you. All right,
okay, go ahead.
because it shows that there's a lack of fundamental understanding of how these taxes actually work. Supply side economics, also known as trickle down economics, has never worked for the American people. The only thing that supply side economics has ever done has widened the wealth gap, between the rich and the poor, and also between black and white people. Like we can look back to the 80s when they were first implemented under Ronald Reagan, and he did it, that we saw the wealth gap widen by over 30% is what we saw. All right.
How
And
are you gonna
then when we
bring
look
race
at,
into this?
because I can, because it matters. So, anywho, under Donald Trump, what we saw also is we saw in his first term, with him implementing the first iteration of the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, is we saw the wealth gap widen. Under Joe Biden, all right, because he implemented a 15% minimum corporate tax, a 15 minimum corporate tax rate, my apologies, on businesses that made more than $1 billion. All right, we actually started to see, along with other policies that he implemented, the wealth gap start to shrink. But here we are again with the big, beautiful bill in place, $4 trillion tax cut. All right, this is considered the greatest wealth transfer in American history. And so, how is it going to be for the benefit of the people?
So if you don't think that the BBB was passed for the benefit of the American citizens, and what do you think his intentions were in passing the bill?
To help Donald Trump and his billionaire friends save some money, to hoard more money. That's what the benefit of it is.
That's
So where
just
we got.
abundantly false. That's
It's
just abundantly
abundantly false.
false.
Do you have anything to prove that it actually is not? Like it's not false. Like, can you give us any evidence that shows that supply side economics works? I'll gladly take it.
The evidence I have is that Trump wouldn't run for president, win the majority of the votes, just to pass
Hmm?
a policy that would harm the American people.
What?
His purpose in the White House is to benefit the American people. He's
You
not there to hurt us.
come on. Come on. Are you serious? Like, if you don't mind me asking, just so I can know how to further approach the situation. I know you don't like race and whatever, but what is your race, if you don't mind? Are you black, white, Pacific Islander, indigenous, Asian? Like, what are you? We only have 5 racial categories. Pick one.
I'm mixed.
No, you're not mixed, darling. You're not a can of paint. You're not cake batter.
Do you not believe in mixed people? Like, is
You're
that, have you
biracial.
never heard?
You're biracial.
If you want to use different terms, that's fine, but I'm
Let's
mixed.
use the correct terms. Mix, you're not a dog, okay? You're a human being, all right? We're not mixing anything here, okay? You're biracial. That means that you
Mixed
come from
race.
parents of 2 different races. That's all, all right?
Hence
Which
the word
parent? Which
mixed.
parent is black?
My father.
Your father? I knew it. I kind of figured that. Okay, all right. So when people look at you,
What
do
does
they
that
see a
mean?
white? Do they see a white woman or do they see a black woman?
They probably see both.
I'm pretty sure they don't.
I doubt that. I don't know.
Okay.
That might just be your perception, but
It could be. Perception is reality, ain't it? But with that being said, when they look at you, you can tell us it's okay. All right. When you fill out paperwork, which one are you filling out? Like, do you put black or do you put white?
where's the relevance in where's the relevance in this question to like our
Um,
conversation that we just had?
Simply because I just want to know how I can approach the conversation here. Because if you're white, then you know what? It's kind of like, hmm, hmm, go read a book. Just gonna be honest with you, go read a book. All right. But if you identify as black, you know what? I might have some additional compassion for you and actually want to have a conversation to hopefully help you understand, all right, what it is that you're supporting here. Because what you're supporting, all right, is not for you. I'm a dog. I had to say that. I got a corgi. Thank you so much for the
Well,
corgi.
I'm not like actually like it's kind of complicated. Like black, Hispanic, white. It's not just 2, 3. So you can approach it like however you want. It doesn't really make a difference to me.
I'm gonna approach it as if you are confused. Is how I'm gonna approach it. So because you are confused, and it's okay to be confused. Hopefully you do figure it
Mm,
out what your identity is, and then you go from there. You're 18 years old. You have a lot of time to do so. So let's hope that you do figure that part out. Okay. With that being said, here, all right. You said out of your mouth, Emmy, that Donald Trump wouldn't get the majority of the vote. And we're not even going to go into that part. I'm just going to say that part. It's irrelevant. Okay. And
I
you
didn't
don't
say that.
think
I said
that,
he got the majority.
yeah, you said he got the majority of the vote. All right.
Yeah.
And that you don't think that he would get the majority of the vote to turn around and implement a policy that wouldn't help the American people. That's what you said. All right. So, in you saying that, I want to know what it is that you do know. All right. How much money did Donald Trump make in 2025?
So last year, I would just have to assume because I don't search up his net worth.
It's okay. How much do you think?
Like even like from third parties, like probably 2 billion. I don't know. I
Two
have no
billion?
clue.
You're close. You're close. You're
Is
close.
it more or less?
It was actually $1.4 billion. Do you think it's okay for the American president to profit off of being the president?
They're helping 300 million people. I think they should profit.
I'm sorry. What? You said they're helping 300 million people, so they should
If they're
profit off it?
helping the American citizens to have better lifestyles or just better lives for their children, like whoever they're with, then they should profit. Like you're helping millions of people. You should see like a return on profit from that.
Jesus
that-
Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Is that not fair to say? Like if
I'm mustering up
if
all
you
my
cured
patience right now,
cancer,
young lady. I'm so sorry. I
if
don't want to
you
get
cured
upset with you.
cancer,
That's
would you not
why.
expect a profit from that?
Yeah, no. Public service is not for profit. I want you to understand that. All right. No government operates for profit. That's just not how it is. Okay. Government is for the
That's
benefit of the
reality.
people. Government is for the benefit of the people. Now, how is Donald Trump helping the American people? All right. When the black unemployment rate has skyrocketed, and we don't even have to talk about the black women unemployment rate, all right, that is now sitting at about, I think it's like 7.5%. I'll get that number exactly in just a moment. All right.
Okay,
And then
well,
also, hold on one moment. Also, Donald Trump has stripped away funding for educational programs, specifically for those who live with disabilities, behavioral and physical, leaving parents with the choice of whether they have to work or they have to stay home with their child. So we have that in play here. How is Donald Trump helping the American people by securing a private jet from the Qatari government? How is he helping the American people by opening up a golf course in Qatar or Qatar, however you want to pronounce it, right? Along with other places, like and starting a meme coin. How is he helping the American people when it's still 1 in 5 children go to sleep hungry? And Donald Trump is threatening to cut funding from school lunch programs. How is it helping the American people when we have over 30,000 homeless veterans in the United States of America?
I'll
How is
respond
that
to that. Don't
helping?
steamroll. I'll respond to that. You don't have to steamroll.
It's not
So you brought
steamrolling.
up,
It's literally
it
asking
is
you because you
steamroll.
say
You just
he's
brought up
helping
like 30
people.
different points.
No, you don't.
You just
Listen,
brought up
darling.
like 30 different
It's
points
all
at once.
encompassing. So you can then respond with how he's actually helping the American people.
I think it's encompassing, but you mentioned black and unemployment rate, and I think I don't know if you know this, but that also has to do a lot with abortion and the
That
federal
has
ban of
nothing to do with
abortion.
abortion. What the fuck are you
I can
talking
explain
about?
how. I can explain how. I don't know if you've seen the research, but
Where's
black
the
women
research? Tell me the site.
disproportionately. Do you want me to get off to show you?
You don't have to get off this on me.
Because
You can teacup. You can teacup. That
there was a
means that
study
you'll
that
swipe
showed.
out of the app
So let me just
and go
ask
to
you
your
this,
browser,
let's see if
and
we
then
got
you'll
some
search it,
background.
and then you can tell us where you got this information from. Because I love to see the correlation between the unemployment rate for black women and abortion. I would
Yeah,
love
for
to
sure.
see it. So get it. Thank you.
Absolutely, but I want to see if we can agree here first. Do you agree that
I probably
black
won't
women?
agree. I
Okay,
likely
well
won't. I
you
don't care. I
you
want
can
the
let me
study
ask
first. I
first.
don't want. I want the study first.
You can let me ask
Let me get the
first.
study first.
You don't have to be that
Let me
fake.
get the study first. Come on.
Do you agree that black
Get the
women
study first.
disproportionately? Can you let me ask the fucking question?
I can let you ask the fucking question. I want you to get
Okay,
the
then
study
let me
first.
ask the fucking question.
Like, get the study first.
What am I gonna ask you?
Get the study first. I
This
don't
is
care.
relevant to the
The
study.
point
Like
is, I don't
this is
care.
like me
You're
asking if
literally
the sky
about to
blue. It's not
ask,
that
do
hard
you
of a
think that
question.
black women disproportionately get abortions than other demographics? All right. And the answer that I'm going to give you is a resounding no. I'm going to give you a resounding no because
Okay, so you
we
disagree
know
with
for a
science.
fact. I don't disagree. It's not science, dear. Like, I need you to really
It
chill
is
out on that.
science. So who
You
disproportionately
use
gets
words.
most
You use
abortions?
words that you don't know. So, with that being said, please get your study that provides the correlation between the two. If you can't get your study, then you can turn your phone off, and that'll help you lead this. But you brought this up. Get your study, please. Thank you. I
So just to
appreciate
just
you.
to clarify,
Get
you
your
want me to you want
study. Get your study.
damn,
Get your study.
hold on for like 4
I don't
seconds.
want to hold
So
on for
just to
4 seconds. I want you to get the study. I can't deal with this. I'm being honest
you
with you. I
can't
want you to
deal
get
with
the
the
study.
debate.
No, I
That's
can
your whole
deal
you
with the
can't deal
debate.
with
I
the
can't
debate.
deal with
Like
you trying to abscond from getting the study. You don't want to get the
I'm
study
not I'm not
because if
I'm
you
not
had it
begging for the study.
available, then you darn gone just provide it. So get the
I'm
study.
literally trying to ask a clarifying question to
There's
clarify
no
what the
need
fuck
to
you want me to
ask
look
a
up. That's
clarifying
all I am
question.
looking
You
for.
said that there was a study. So there's no more clarifying questions to be asked. What you would then be doing is you would be providing your study that shows the correlation between Black women having abortions and the unemployment rate. Because that was your claim. This is also dual streamed on YouTube. We can rewind it back. By all means, go
Okay,
get
that's
your
great.
study.
Like,
Go get your study
okay, that's
before you
great.
try to get
What
smart
I'm
and you try
telling
to
you,
have an attitude and do
nobody's
all of this
getting
extra
smart.
stuff. All
Like
right,
you're
just
trying to overspeak
literally
me. Like
go
nobody's
get
getting
your
smart.
study because nobody wants to listen to you walk in circles for the next 5 minutes while you don't get the study. Get the study.
You're saying it's gonna take 5 minutes, but I was literally gonna.
Get the study. Guys, keep tapping the screen, keep sharing the live. Let's keep doing all of the good things while Emmy goes and gets her study. Thank you
You
very
just don't
much. I
care about
appreciate you.
facts, but that's
Sure I don't. Sure, you got it, partner. Go get the study. Like, what are we doing here? I would love to see that correlation.
you can find it and pull it up on your stream.
No, I don't have to do your homework for you. I don't. You made the claim. Substantiate it, please.
I can tell you what to search and pull it up on your stream.
Please, by all means, get the study. Thank you. What are we doing? Why are we doing it? Anywho, so guys, what a fantastic day. How much longer do we have for this? All right, guys, we got about an hour left
You're
of
running.
debates.
Get your shit together.
I'm not
You're
running.
fucking running.
We have about an hour left in debates. You're avoiding. You're deflecting. Look at that. You're deflecting because you don't have a study. The fuck are we doing? Bruh. We have about an hour left of these types of debates, guys. Then we're going to Black as Fuck Live, which is going to be super duper fun. Let's keep doing all of the good things, guys. All right. Make sure we're knocking out our heart fingers. We have about, if I'm doing my eyes right, because I can't see without my glasses. Okay. We have 72 of those. I can't see 82 of those to go. God damn. I really, 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 really need my glasses. Let me text the child. Bring me my super suit. Okay, all right, guys. She's getting a study for us. I guess we can listen to some hold music to relax for a moment. Thank you. This should be fun. Let's see here. We're still waiting. Okay. All right. Anywho, guys, I did my horoscope today while we wait. I don't believe that we got any donations or anything. I can check. But I did my horoscope today and it said that I'm going to be reserved. And I was like, cool, I can do that. I can be reserved today. I can do it. I know that I can. So I'm staying centered. Because again, what do I always say? All right. I'm not going to argue with someone else's child when I don't argue with my own. Cha cha cha. Are you able to get the source?
I was. You're welcome.
Okay, awesome. All right, what is it? I'm ready to pull it up.
pmc.ncbi.nlm.nih.gov.
Okay, what's the title of it?
African American unemployment and the disparity of births. This is a more common sense argument. Like, there's really no reason to struggle with this.
That's so cute. You're adorable. Oh my gosh.
I can't say the same for you.
It's
I
okay.
wish.
You don't have to. You're adorable though. That's so cute. So adorable.
I
Oh my gosh,
appreciate
I
that.
love
Thank
it.
you.
Okay. Okay. So I want you to tell us what are the findings of this. What are the findings? Because your claim is that abortions, right? Abortions lead to higher unemployment. That's the correlation that you're trying to make with Black people, with Black women specifically. All right. Okay.
It
And I just
definitely
want to make
correlates,
sure.
but you want to stay at surface level, and that's just not going to
I'm not
work.
looking at. Oh no, no. I love when people make claims. I also want to make sure about something. Is this the one that was printed March 30th of 2021?
Let me check. I can't find the date, but I'll just.
If you have the
told
study
you.
up, you can see the date.
I don't see a date.
You don't see a date on the study that you told us
I
to
do
look up.
not see a date. I do not see a date. I
Do
might
you
be
want to
looking
move
at the
on to
wrong.
something else? Because what are we doing here?
We can talk about
There's not
abortion.
a
Like, we're
there's
already on
not
the
a
topic.
correlation. You want to talk about abortion. In what aspect do you want to talk about abortion? Like, what part of it?
Well, I've actually heard people make arguments that abortion is racist because Black women disproportionately have abortions. So if you want to move on to
They're not
that, we can.
racist. Abortions
It's
aren't
not racist.
racist. No,
Tell that to
abortions aren't
Dean,
racist.
because Dean thinks that abortions are racist. So go
And
disagree
you
with
go
him.
tell him that then.
You go tell him.
Like,
Like, you
am
have
I
the bigger
supposed to
platform.
agree
You've
with
already been on
everything
the
that someone
stream.
says? Okay, you're on my
Okay,
platform.
but who's
All
wrong?
right.
Who's
I
wrong?
don't think that they're racist because
So
what
you're
I
saying
do
Dean's
know
wrong.
is that due to socioeconomic status, what ends up happening is that white women can afford to have private abortions. Okay, where those stats aren't taken into account. So they can have private abortions. All right, we saw that in times like the 40s and the 50s and also the 60s on forward until we had Roe v. Wade. Okay,
Okay, so
so
explicitly say Dean's
there's
wrong.
that. So I mean, what the fuck? If you want to go argue with Dean, I do believe that he's live. You can make your way over there and go have a conversation with him. All right.
So
Do
do
you
you
want to have a
disagree? Do you
conversation with
disagree with
me?
Dean?
Do you want to have a conversation with me about abortion? Because I've already answered your question.
So you do
Okay.
think Dean's wrong. Thank you.
So
That's all I
do
wanted to
you
hear.
want to have a conversation with me about it? Or are you just trying to do some type of gotcha about Dean because you're weird and obsessed? Like, you're 18. You can choose better
I'm
for
not obsessed.
yourself.
I'm not obsessed in the
But you're
slightest bit. I would
18
just love to hear
and
you disagree with him because
18 and
it's
you're 18. You can literally
yeah, and
choose
you're like
better for
40.
yourself. I'm almost 60. I'm almost 60 actually.
Nobody, are you serious?
Yeah, I'm almost 60. That's what happens when you drink your water and you're not a bigot. Yeah. That's what
I was
happens.
gonna say 80.
Yeah.
That was gonna be my
Sure
next
you
guess.
were, darling. Sure you were.
I was. I
Now,
absolutely was.
with that being said, all right, do you want to continue on with the conversation about abortion,
Send
or
me the
do
app,
you just
yes.
want to lick a white kid's balls? It's up to you. I just want to know what you want to do. All right, because I don't know what
You're
the fuck
so
you
scared
thought
to
this was.
disagree with him because you're afraid that he's gonna
Literally, I
deplatform you. Like,
disagree
that is
with
so
my
embarrassing.
mutuals all the time.
That is so
Literally
embarrassing. I'm
disagree with my
sorry.
mutuals all the time. You can put words, but guess what? Again, this is being streamed on YouTube. My answer is already there. So, with that being said, are you still
So
licking the
explicitly
balls,
state your
or
answer.
do you
Like,
want
nobody is
to
licking any type
continue
of
to have the
balls, freaking
conversation?
freak.
It's up to you, darling. What do you want to do? It's up to you.
Could have sworn I answered this like 5 minutes ago,
You
but
didn't answer it 5 minutes ago.
since you need
What
me
you
to
were
repeat
doing five
everything eight
minutes ago,
times.
what you were doing 5 minutes ago was finding a source that you never found.
No, I did find it
You
and I
didn't
cited
find
it
it.
to
What's the
you.
date on
But
it
if
then?
Did I not just answer that question?
You
Why do you need
didn't.
me
You
to repeat
said
everything
you said
8
it doesn't
times for
have a
you?
date, which is a lie. Anything at NIH, which is the National Institute of Health, will have a date on it. All right. What's the date on it?
Why do I have to repeat everything 8
You
times for
never
you to
said the
like
date.
finally like
Oh, because
understand
you never
it?
said it. If I have to ask you the question more than once, it's because you're not answering the
No, I
question.
responded to that.
What's the
I
date then?
responded to that.
What's the date?
I told you I couldn't see the date on the website.
You couldn't see the
Does
date
that
on the
mean that
website. You couldn't see the
Yep.
date on the website. Did you look for it? Because if I got to go
If
to
I
this
give you an
website,
address,
young lady, and I got to find this date for you, I'm going to be very upset.
if I
Okay?
give you an address, okay, sure.
The
Like
fuck?
here,
What are we
if I give
doing?
you an
Doesn't
address
have
and
a
you can't
date.
find the house, does that mean the house isn't
Hey,
real?
good grief.
It's
You're
simple logic.
ridiculous. No, it's not simple logic
You're
because if you're looking
projecting.
at it, then you can see it. I already told you the date of the one that I'm looking at.
You're
I'm looking
projecting.
at the African American unemployment
That's
and the
exactly why I told
disparity
you to
in
pull it up.
proverbial births. That's the one that I'm looking at. I'm making sure
If I gave
that
you
this
an
is the right
address and you
one.
did not find the house, does that mean the house does not exist?
That's not equivalent here. Because
It's
what we're looking
absolutely
for is I
equivalent.
could have the study, but is this the right study? Is it the right study? All you have to do is tell the date, but you won't. So there's that.
Obviously, because I
Anywho,
can't find the date. Like, did
is
I
you
not just say
can't.
that?
Do you wear glasses too? Because I wear glasses, and sometimes I can't see without them or with them. Right?
I don't need glasses. I
Oh,
don't
you
have
don't need glasses,
glasses.
then you can
I'm
find a
fine.
date. So there's that. Anywho,
20/20
moving on.
vision. Yeah.
Moving on. You can't find a date. It's okay.
Almost like I said that 10 times. Like, it's
Yeah, no,
almost like I
you're not
repeated
looking
that.
for it because you don't have the study. Is the point? You don't have the study. That's the whole
Stop
point.
running. Pipe down. Like,
No
you're
one's
you're
running.
just trying to.
You literally are bad at this. You just came up here to lick a white kid's balls. Hey, Bisfees, your
You're so
echo is
mad
really
about D.
bad.
Like, that's
Like
insane.
really bad.
It's okay to
Really bad.
disagree with
Oh
me.
no, you thought that I was you were no, here's the deal. Here's the thing. You thought that you were gonna come over here, okay, and you thought that you were gonna get me to try to say something negative about someone that I really don't have an
How's
opinion
that
on.
negative? It's just a
And then hold on
disagreement.
one moment. You gotta learn how to stop talking when other people are talking. Yeah, you
Then
really
stop
gotta
going on
control
tangents.
yourself. I think it's the white mother thing showing through. You're white lading right now, like you're white womaning hard.
Racism.
You don't know what racism is. Yeah, you don't
Racism.
know what racism is. All right. Anywho, Liv, someone's child
You're
here is
delusional.
18 years old and it wants to argue. And I'm like, I'm not about to argue with someone else's child when I don't argue with my own. That is wicked work.
What the
Go
hell?
ahead.
Okay, good.
Erica.
Liv. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, friend. How are you?
I work with people's children, and I'll be damned if I argue with a child.
Exactly. I'm not
You
about to
sound
argue with an
ridiculous.
18-year-old. That's crazy work.
And I'm winning.
Like you think
She's
you
definitely
are.
winning.
Arguing
You
with an
think you
18-year-old
are.
and I'm winning.
She
And I'm
hasn't
winning.
proven anything yet. What
I
has she
listened for
proven,
like 2
BizFeed?
minutes,
You're
and she's
delusional.
way more mature than you. You're
What
like
has
60.
she BizFeed? What has she proven?
Let me be so clear, because she's
I'm worried
arguing
about
that black
proving
people
anything.
cannot be
She showed
racist.
she's way more mature than you.
You're arguing
Go
that
ahead.
black people cannot be racist.
Then tell us, what is racism? What is racism?
You
Can black
asking me
people be
that?
racist?
No, not you,
Okay, so
BizFeed. Be quiet. The young
Can black
lady.
people be
fuck you,
racist?
fat
No.
bitch.
You have issues. Like, I really wish your mother would have hugged you more.
Fucking tell me
And
to
yeah,
shut
shut
up.
up. I wish your mother would have hugged you more, and your father probably would have came in a sock. Like, pick one. All right, Emmy, what is
You're so
racism?
hateful. Like, what is
Emmy,
your
what's
problem?
racism?
Discrimination, like based off somebody's skin tone. I think that sums it up. Close
No,
enough.
that's not racism. Liv, would you like
Prejudice
to
or
tell her? Would you like to
discrimination
tell her? Oh, there you
against the
go.
person,
There you
against the
go.
person based on their ethnic group or race, color, whatever.
So, the
Do you
word
think black people cannot
prejudice.
be
I'm
racist?
so sorry. I literally answered that 2 times for you already. I said
No, because
no.
that was the base
I
of what you said like
said
2 seconds ago.
no. Black people can't be racist.
Cannot be
Did you
racist?
hear it?
Do y'all hear
Black
how
people
crazy she
can't
sounds?
be racist. Do you
Y'all hear
hear
how
it?
crazy this girl
Do you
sounds?
hear it? Girl, that's
Black
what
people
that's
cannot be
yeah,
racist.
that's what I said.
Back
Okay.
that up.
Liv,
Really?
if you
Back that up.
will you please tell the class what racism is?
Back that up.
I bet I can make her tell us that she's wrong.
Okay. Let's see what happens.
You,
This is
you
gonna
want to
be
bet?
fun. What you want
It's
to
gonna be
bet?
fun.
What do you want to bet?
Whose
Hold on,
side
let
are
me
you
see what's
on?
in my gallery. Hold on.
You gonna?
Who's y'all
I
are
got,
crazy. Y'all
I
saying black
got,
people
I got a
can't be
galaxy.
racist?
I got a
She about to
galaxy.
start crashing. You got
I
a
got a
galaxy?
galaxy. Yeah.
Y'all are
Okay.
saying black
I
people
think
cannot
you
be
can
racist.
do
Do you
it,
hear how
Liv,
crazy
but
that
I got you.
sounds?
Bet.
I bet. I'm gonna send you a galaxy anyways when I do it, so it doesn't really matter.
Y'all don't hear how crazy you sound saying black people can't be racist?
And go.
Okay, cool.
Every color, every race can be racist. Not one race is
Every
like
color,
that
every
shit
race
makes
can be
no sense.
racist.
Black people cannot be racist.
Sure. Okay.
Just
Define
Sorry,
I
I'm
define
don't need to say
childish as
that.
racism.
hell. I am childish.
Define
Go
racism.
ahead. I
Open
can-
your eardrums. I answered that 2 minutes ago. You
Well,
asked
no,
me what
I'm
racism
but
was. I defined racism.
okay. What did you say?
Prejudice or discrimination against a individual based because of their ethnic group or color, race, whatever.
Okay, cool.
The
I
same
accept
thing
that.
I said 2 minutes ago.
Okay. Hey, I'm not here. I'm here to agree with you. Okay. I'm here to agree with you. I agree with you. And by that definition, anybody can be a racist.
So you disagree that when she says black people cannot be racist? Because I feel like that's
No,
insane to say.
it's not about whether I agree or disagree. I'm just thinking about what you're saying right now. It's not about me. It's not about Erica. Erica
Okay.
allowed me to allowed me the space. This is a really nice juke joint too, by the way, Erica. It's a really nice juke.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Yeah. And so I'm just wondering about your point. Okay, how long has racism existed?
Since the beginning of time.
Since the beginning of time. Human
Good
beings
shit.
have walked for what? 300,000
Can you
years?
repeat that?
I said human beings have existed for 300,000 years, give or take, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so racism has existed for the past 300,000 years.
Since humanity existed, yes, sir.
Yeah, that's the beginning of time for me. Like everything else, people weren't here, you know?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so I guess I'm just curious, right? Because we talk about America, talk about today, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like this whole United States experiment has been around for about 250 years, right? And if anybody could be racist going back to the beginning of time, I think it's fair to your argument to say, hey, anybody can be racist in the United States. Cool. I just got a question. Is it cool if I ask you one more question? You can ask me anything else you like after that.
Go ahead.
All right. I was just wondering, how was a slave in 1810 Alabama racist to their white slave owners using the definition that you provided?
How is a slave racist to their slave owners based on the definition that I gave you?
Yeah, in 1810 Alabama.
Are you saying like how were they able to be racist, or how were
Yeah, give me an example of how the slave was racist to the slave owner. In 1810 Alabama. I want to set the scene for you.
So like first, this is a really weird question, but I'll still provide an answer to that. It is a weird question, but
How is that a weird
How's it
question?
weird?
I'm just asking you for an example. You gave me the definition. You told me how long it's been around, and I'm just asking you to show me an example. I think that's fair in a debate. It helps me understand your position.
Exactly.
okay, absolutely. So how do you define racism?
Nah, it's not about me. I remember we talked about
Before I
this
respond
already.
to your question,
It's not
because you're
about him, though.
It doesn't matter about me.
Because
Remember?
it's not him
Okay.
that's arguing the point here is you. All right. So if
I
you're
see that.
saying, hold on one moment, please, seriously, like for real, a little bit of a reset. All right, for real.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So, Emmy, if your assertion, right, your claim is that Black people can in fact be racist and that racism has existed since the beginning of time, right?
Absolutely.
Then you would be able to tell us how the enslaved African, the Black person, was in fact racist to the white person, the slave master. Okay. How were they racist towards them? Give us
I
an
feel like that
example.
question in general is just extremely loaded, and it's also pre-assuming that the slave was racist. I'm talking about racist individuals, like people who are like unquestionably racist. I'm saying
Sorry.
any race can be racist, but you're trying to like move this around to talk specifically about slaves and slave owners. What
Okay.
if the slave wasn't racist? I'm talking about racist individuals in general.
I am. Your argument is that anyone can be racist, including black people. That
Any
any
race can be
race can
racist.
be racist. That any race
Yes.
can be racist, which
Yes.
includes black people. Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. So what I'm asking you is to provide an example of how an enslaved African was racist to their white slave owner in 1810 Alabama. This isn't my framework. This isn't my definition. This is your argument. This is your proposition. Yes? And so you would be able to, if you have thought this through, because you were talking about logic,
Exactly.
right? And you know the law of exclusion, non-contradiction, as well as law of identity, if you know logic, right? These two things can't be true at the same time. So because you kept saying that to my good sis Erica about logic. And so I'm just curious in testing your logic of how was an enslaved African racist to their white slave owner in 1810 Alabama?
This is your proof that age does not equal intelligence at all. But I will answer your question. How can a slave be racist to their slave owner? Assuming the slave owner is white, the slave is free, they go out, they see any white person on the street, they start fucking, I don't even know, like just cussing out, dissing the white person because of their internalized racism. They see any white person and they automatically assume that the white person is inferior, the white person is less than. They see the white person and they like just degrade them.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
fucking
if a
hilarious.
black,
This is like
so
just common
what you're
sense.
telling me, just curious here, because what you're telling me, right, is that when an enslaved black person was talking crazy about white people for enslaving them, that was racist to white people. Okay. Would it also be racist if that same yeah, okay. Would it also be racist if that same enslaved African acted upon those words and started unaliving those white people because they were white in 1810 Alabama?
Would it be a racist if a black person started unaliving white
Hey,
people?
I'm
because the
no,
white
no,
person
no.
was a
Don't
slave
answer a
owner?
question with a question. You can interrogate my position after this. This is
I'm
like the first round
clarifying
of
your
like debate.
question. I'm not asking you.
Listen, you're asking me a question. Don't ask me. I'll answer a question.
I'm
with a question.
clarifying your question by repeating it. I'm not
All
asking you
right.
the
No,
question.
but you're asking me about black people. You're switching the
I'm
variables,
not
and that's
asking you the question. I'm
disingenuous. Look,
clarifying the question.
okay. What I'm asking you is that if an enslaved African acted upon those words of hate in 1810 Alabama or Mississippi or Arkansas, right, or Texas or Florida, right, Virginia, West Virginia, right, anywhere through those areas, would that be racist to those white people?
It would be racist and it would be ethnic cleansing, which is just
Okay.
like
All right.
just
All right.
intuitively wrong,
So,
objectively wrong.
okay. So you would agree with me, if I'm hearing your position correctly, that if Nat Turner's rebellion, when he unalived his slave owners because he didn't want to be a slave anymore, and then went around to plantations unaliving the slave owners, men, women, and children, because he didn't want his people to be a slave anymore, and black people revolted, you would agree with me that is race, that you believe that is racist.
So if you flip the roles, made the white person black, the black person white, it would be wrong either way. Like race really has no factor, no bearing, no relevance in this.
Okay, so you're saying that when black people resist slavery and white supremacy, that is racist to white people.
I'm not saying that's racist.
You just said that. You did just say
you're
that.
strawmanning my argument.
I'm not strawmanning your
You're
argument.
strawmanning my argument. I never said that. I'm saying if the roles were to be reversed and the white person was the slave and the black person was the owner, it would still be wrong if the white person.
Okay, I hear what you're saying.
You don't.
But I'm not switching the roles.
You don't.
You want to switch the roles. I am not switching the roles.
I'm switching the roles to show how irrelevant the race is here.
What I'm asking you is very simple. Is that your argument is that when black people were to resist slavery and look to free ourselves, that is racist to white people?
I never made that argument.
Okay, so let's back up a little bit. Let's back up a little bit. Because you said anybody could be racist based on discrimination or prejudice.
Absolutely.
Okay, hold
Anybody,
on,
any
hold
race
on,
can
hold
be
on, hold
racist.
on, hold on, Emmy. Hold on now. Hold
Stop
on now.
strawmanning my argument.
I'm
My
not
only
strawmanning your argument.
argument.
You just agreed with me.
My only argument was that any race,
Okay.
anybody can be racist.
Okay. And you also said racism has existed since the beginning of time and exists today. You also
Beginning of
said that
humanity.
racism, hey, let me finish. You also said that racism is discrimination or prejudice based on somebody's race. You also said that when a black person,
Do you disagree?
that when an enslaved African, right, would talk crazy about their white slave owner, that would be racist to the white slave
I
owner. And
never
if they were
fucking
to act,
said that. How many times I have to repeat that?
Okay,
That was
so
never
wait,
my
so let me
argument.
so
So
back
is
up.
it Liv?
I'll
Can we
repeat
can
the
we just
Go ahead,
get
argument
to
so
no,
you
it?
go
can
ahead.
stop.
One
Okay,
moment,
go ahead.
please. All right. So if you're saying, all right, that the enslaved African, the black person, cannot be actually racist to the white person, all right?
Never
then-
fucking said that.
Oh, okay. So your assertion then is that when it
Let me
comes
just
to
repeat
slavery,
my argument so there's no
go ahead,
confusion.
repeat your argument. No one's confused here. I just want to let you
Simply,
know.
as
It's
simply as
possible that
possible.
you didn't
The
actually explain your
simplest way I
argument
can
well.
make this argument.
Mm-hmm.
The simplest way I can possibly make this argument. My argument was I already defined racism. What racism is to me. You guys didn't agree with my definition, but I think that's just like objectively true. My definition was objectively true. But my
I
argument
never agreed
here
with your
was
definition.
He did not.
my argument
Neither
here
did
was
I.
that any race can be racist. It's that simple. I'm saying white people can be racist, black people can be racist, Hispanic people can be racist, Asians can be racist, anybody can be racist. Anybody can look at somebody and think they're lesser than because of their color. It's not exclusive to white people, and you're not like exempt from that if you're black. Like black people can be racist. That's my argument in a nutshell.
Okay, cool. But again, if that's your argument, then I fully understand what your argument is, and I'm not strawmanning your position. I'm just reiterating the answers that you gave to the questions that I asked you. Racism has existed since the beginning of time and still exists today. So 1810 Alabama would be relevant. Racism is discrimination or prejudice based on someone's skin. That's your definition. I asked you for an example. I asked you for your definition. I asked you for an example in 1810 Alabama, utilizing your own definition of how an enslaved African was racist to their white slave owner in 1810 Alabama now. Okay? And you said that if they were talking bad about the white people because they were white, that would be racist.
Exactly.
My follow-up question for you was, if they acted on those hateful words and started unaliving white people, would that be racist? And your response was, what if the roles were what if the roles were reversed and black people and white people switch places? Now look, I said I'm not going to engage in that because I didn't ask that question. This is just my question for you. And this is where we are. Is that, do you believe that if a black person in 1810 Alabama was to go around unaliving white people because they were white and because they hated white people, would that be racist to white people?
How many times would I need to answer this question for it to like go inside of your ear canal? Like for you to actually
I just want to make sure I fully understand you. That's all.
Out of my mouth.
I'm fully listening now. If you could just do it
And
one more time.
I would appreciate if you stop
You just
just
answered it.
changing my argument, and at least if you're gonna like make something based
Could
off
you
what I
just?
said,
I'm not making
based
anything
off
up.
what I said, at least make
I'm
it
not
based on what
making
I
anything
actually
up.
said.
Not making anything up. It's 1,100 people in here.
Yeah, and they can watch
Is
back
that
the
many
stream if they
people in
want to.
here?
They'll see my argument.
It's 1,100 people in
Oh
here.
wow! Hi guys.
You're welcome, girl. I'm getting your views up. You're welcome.
It wasn't you. It's when I came in. It was already. And to be fair, Eric was already at 900 people when I came in. It's literally Erica.
Disagree, but whatever.
One moment. Hi, girl dad. Are you a Trump supporter?
Absolutely not.
Oh, absolutely not. Okay, I'm gonna let you go, love. But thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you so very much. I didn't know she was here. Let me see here.
So
one moment, love. Mermaid. Why are you still supporting Trump?
Because I really don't feel like he's racist.
I'm gonna put you on mute. I don't want to hear that. All right. I think I got some backup for you. Got some backup for you, Emmy. Okay,
I don't
give me
need backup.
a
Like,
second.
if y'all are
Give
struggling
me
with
a
one person,
second.
you're gonna do no better
No,
with two.
hold on one moment. I got some backup for you. Hi, Legend. Nope, Legend, you went bye-bye. Legend said, I don't want no parts of this.
If y'all are
There
struggling
we
with
go.
one person, what makes you think it's gonna be easier for y'all with two people?
No, darling, you're just young and you like going in circles. Hey, Cloud, are you a Trump supporter?
There's fallacies everywhere.
Oh no, I actually canceled my request because
Oh, it's okay. I
I'm
got you,
not.
love. But thank you. I
I hope you have a
appreciate you.
great night
You
though.
too. Thanks. Stick
Oh wait,
around.
really
Hey,
real
stick
quick
around for
though.
Black as Fuck Live. We'll be doing that
Oh,
soon.
of course.
All right, bet.
I just want to say one thing if you don't mind.
What's that?
Emmy, you could have your perspective, but you need to calm it down. You're being a little too disrespectful on the stand.
Got too
Everyone's
much
trying to
dip on
have
the
a
chip.
conversation with you, and you just seem really defensive and you're not really open to listening. They hear what you're saying and they're giving you good rebuttals. If you don't want to answer or accept it, that's one thing, but you don't have to be disrespectful. But that's it. I hope y'all have a blessed night. Love
You
y'all.
too. Thank you, love. I appreciate you. Have a good night. Drop some hearts in the chat for Cloud. Let's do that. All right, let's see here.
I don't think I'm being disrespectful. I just think it's frustrating when you guys like just break down my argument, just change it, stir it up as much as you can, and then try to make it easier for yourself to argue against it.
Hey,
But
Nate.
if you do think I need to tone it down, I will gladly.
Okay, cool. Hi, Nate. Are you a Trump
Oh,
supporter?
I'm sorry.
Oh, no
No,
worries,
this
love.
was an accident. I was listening and enjoying the live.
I
Appreciate it. Love you guys.
Have a great night. All right, guys. If you're not a Trump supporter, get out the box. Malcolm, I see you. Please stick around for Black as Fuck Live. Please, please, please. All right.
Wait, Erica?
Yes, dear.
Oh my God, as the only
Well,
other
this is
Trump
Dirk
supporter.
here.
Shut the hell up,
Uh,
Dirk.
I really appreciate you bringing me up. This is
Dirk,
fantastic. Thank you.
hush.
Dirk, he on Dean's live.
you know he's about to start losing it.
She really
Can
loves Dean,
drop me
guys.
down
Okay,
and then bring me right back up? It
All right, get
glitched
out of
out.
here, Mimi.
got you.
Hush, Dirk.
Shush up, Dirk. Okay, so Emmy.
Y'all cannot handle
Because
this.
I really want to reset with you. I really, really do. I really want to reset. All right, Dirk.
Emmy,
Please
it
go
sounds
on
like you
mute. Emmy.
sounds like you
Dirk,
triggered them real well. Keep it up.
Dirk.
No,
See,
for real.
I think that's funny though, is that when you're not genuine about the conversations in which you're having, that you do things such as this. You think that triggering someone or someone having a reaction to the words that you're saying is you somehow
Thank you, Dirk.
winning.
I got you, Emmy. I
We
got
love
you.
you.
So there's that.
Whole
But
stream
Emmy,
loves you.
what I want to do is, because I really want you to understand something here, because this conversation is pretty circular. So I want to kind of have a reset with you. So I just want to tell you something.
He's saying, I don't hate you. Right. I just hate all of the choices that you make. Because those are the choices that bitch ass niggas make. Mm-hmm.
That's all.
That's
okay,
all.
bye. All right, at least Dirk can actually, like, he sucks too, guys. Dirk really does suck, but at least Dirk can have a semblance of a conversation. For the love of fucking God.
Absolutely.
What am I supposed to do
Absolutely.
with that child?
I really appreciate that, Erica. That's fantastic to hear. I think
Dirk,
that's
shut
a fantastic
up. It's
compliment.
not your turn. For the love of God. All right? Let me do this. Thank you. Mod announcement. All right? Hi, guys. I don't want to put my Hector voice on, but it seems we have a lot of new people that are watching, not just here on the TikToks, but also over on the Tube. So welcome in. If this is your first time coming by, I'm Erica Shante. All right, and I like facts. Okay, I don't like having circular conversations because they're annoying. If I ask you a question, just answer it. I hope you enjoy it here as much as my A1s do, because, you know, it's pretty fun here. We do some fun shit, okay? Right? And if you're not following me over on the TikToks, by all means, look in the top left-hand corner of your screen and do so. Click that follow button and send your daily heart me. Also, if you're over on the Tube, please be sure to subscribe. I appreciate it so, so very much. All right, around here, we do all of the good things. All of the good things, okay? So if you're on the TikToks, let's make sure that we keep tapping that screen. Let's get these likes up to 300,000 likes. I like stretch goals, okay? Aim for the stars, guys. Okay, tap, tap, tap that screen. Also, continue to share and repost the live. Knock out these gift goals. And if you are over on the Tube, keep the chat going, like the stream, send some reacts, do all of the good things, okay? And if you'd like to support me, support the stream, links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. I also have a Zelle, everything with Erica9 at gmail.com. And guys, and The tubers, you can send a super chat or jewels. And please remember that everything is appreciated and most definitely accepted. Again, that's Everything with Erica on PayPal and Venmo. All right. And Mermaid is here. Hi, Merm. And Liv is here. So make sure you guys are showing them all of the love. Their links are in their bios too. I know that my mods will go ahead and get those posted for us. All right. We're talking with Dirk, guys. We're talking with Dirk. And I need to check to see if we have anything that I need to go over first. Oh, I do. Shout out to Cousin Jesse for the 2. Cousin Jesse said, play some Too Short, blow the whistle. I know there will be some BS going down today. And is, Cousin Jesse. Do you see it? Do you see it? Because here we are. Like, what was that? It was a lie. I was arguing with a child and I didn't like it. Okay. Also, over on the tube, thank you so very much. There was a nice person who did send jewels earlier. I'm so sorry that I missed your name. But if you comment your name, I promise to shout you out. I'm sorry I missed it. And thank you so very much. Did I miss another one? There was someone who sent a $4.99 super chat, and now I feel bad because I missed it. But thank you all so very much. If you comment your name again, I will definitely tell you. With that being said, guys, keep doing all of the good things. And thank you again so much for being here. And remember, everything is appreciated and most definitely accepted. Okay, Dirk, why are you still supporting Trump?
Well, I'm supporting Trump because we have a booming economy in this country, and I think having a healthy economy is a sign of a great presidency. Unlike sleepy Joe, the auto pen Biden, where the economy was crumbling and everybody was, dealing with 9% inflation, job loss. Companies weren't coming back to America, bringing in manufacturing jobs. People were fleeing to Mexico and Canada and China and Japan. It's nice to have a president that actually cares about this country and cares to bring in industry back into the United States of America. It's nice to have a president who actually wants a booming stock market, a president who wants to actually invest in AI and allow companies to rapidly build out new data centers and warehouses. It's nice to have a president who actually wants America to thrive instead of have America be this big, goodie bag for the rest of the world.
He believes
To
this.
steal from us
He
and
does
to
believe it,
take
which
from
is
us,
weird.
and we allowed millions of illegals to invade our country and steal from us. It's nice to have a
Dirk.
president who actually puts Americans first.
Dirk, you finished or you done, Dirk?
Oh, you
Okay.
have my permission to respond. Go
Okay,
ahead.
thank you so much, Dirk. I'm gonna utilize that button on you. There we go. Okay, so anywho, all right, Donald Trump, you said he has been bringing jobs back to the United States of America. Then, Dirk, I would need you to explain to us why we saw the unemployment rate increase in the year of 2025, and then also why is it that we lost over 50,000 manufacturing jobs in the year of 2025 if Donald Trump's sole purpose was to bring manufacturing jobs back to the U.S.?
Well, I could tell you have no sort of economic education or economic experience, but I could break it down for you very easily.
Hey,
You're looking
Dirk.
at
Hey,
you're looking
Dirk.
through a magnifying glass at a global, long-term.
Hey, Dirk. What I'm gonna tell you
Why
right
is
now,
this
I'm not
trending
asking you.
downwards?
I am not going to ask you. I'm going to tell you. Cut the
Well,
shit.
you're like I said,
Cut
you're
the
looking
shit.
at a long-term trend, and you have a magnifying glass up to it, asking why it's continuing downward.
Why is continuing downward? It wasn't continuing downward. Donald Trump started the downward trend.
Manufacturing job loss wasn't continuing downwards. Can you show that? Can
Donald
you screen
Trump
share?
created this
Okay,
trend
pull
with
up
his
the graph. Go
tariffs.
ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, by
pull
all
up the
means, I'd be
graph.
happy to show you. Okay, let's go.
Pull up the manufacturing
Sure.
jobs in America
All
graph.
right,
Go
and
ahead.
then you prove to us how Donald Trump's tariffs have actually been beneficial when we have a dollar
Sure,
that
I
is
will.
decreasing, and
I could
we
actually
have
talk
over
about it while you're pulling up the
1.1
graph if you want.
million jobs
We have
lost in the United
18
States of America,
18
and Donald
trillion
Trump didn't even create half of those jobs. He didn't create
$18
half
trillion
of those
of
in the
pledged
jobs that were
investments from
produced.
foreign
So there's
countries and
that.
companies flooding
We do
into
not
the
have
United
18
States.
trillion in investments. That number is
Of
absolutely
pledged
wrong.
investments, we absolutely do. Each one of them have sources. If you could go to the whitehouse.gov, there's an
No,
entire website dedicated
even
to this where you could see
yeah,
soured for each of those.
no.
Hey, Eric.
I mean, you could
It's
cry
even
and
at
pretend that
it's actually at
doesn't
about
exist.
9
That's a you
trillion in
problem, not a me
pledges.
problem,
Eric,
unfortunately.
This dude is so
can I just
fucking
say,
manic.
I know.
So
Listen, Dirk,
manic.
he's
You could
only
deny
going to let him
reality and
slide.
you could root against your country
Now,
like
Dirk.
liberals love
Now,
to
Dirk.
do. That's a you
Now,
problem,
Dirk.
not a me problem.
Dirk.
Let me ask you this:
You've
if there
been
were,
on Dean and Parker's live.
let me ask you this: if
Dirk.
you were,
I don't want to have to
if
mute
you were to see that there were 18
Dirk. I don't want to have to mute you. Listen.
But who is this guy? Who's this
Derek.
random black guy talking right
Listen,
now?
I get it. I get it.
Who's this
But
random?
I've also seen you have conversations.
Who's this random black
on
talking?
Amanda's live, and you didn't act like this. And you probably feel like you have to go say a bunch of stuff and get it off right now before you get kicked.
Who's the random black talking right now? Who is this?
We want to have the conversation.
I was having a conversation with Erica. Who's
And
this
so,
rando trying to get your attention?
So, Eric, so listen. You had these conversations. You've had them with Nemo, right? And you didn't act like this. You've had them on Amanda's live. You've had them in front of these white folks, and you didn't act like this, right? You didn't say these things. You didn't try to get the emotional response. We're not going to respond to that, Dirk.
Who's this we here? Are you part of this stream? Who are you?
Me, Mermaid.
Are you the host?
Erica.
I don't care.
See? Now listen.
Being a black knight.
Now listen. We're gonna have this conversation. What I'm suggesting to you is that have the conversation so you can stop unmuting and just stop over talking. Right?
Or you could make a coherent point. Go ahead.
Or you're just going to continuously get muted, and then we're going to make fun of you. We're going to crack jokes.
To make a point. Go ahead.
Yes, and fine. These are your choices. These are your decisions.
Stop yapping and make a point. Go ahead. Make an argument. Yeah, so you can't. That's what I thought.
So before I make an argument, can you tell me what happens to the cost of goods when our economy sees equilibrium? What does that do to the cost of goods?
Talk about a pivot.
I'm sorry. No, this is just a level set. I want to
talk about a pivot. We're talking about $18 trillion flooding into our country. And you go, can you tell me about what equilibrium is? Yeah. Can you tell me what equilibrium is? Can you tell me what happens
to the cost of goods specifically?
Nice ChatGPT question. What'd you ask? Basic economic questions like
I'm working on my website.
Funk on TikTok. Is that what you're doing right now? This is called a pivot right now, and you have.
I'm literally typing a code right now.
Yeah. You're pivoting right now. Okay, go back to coding and let me
what I'm suggesting
let
is
me
that
and Erica talk. Go back to coding. Go code.
Look at you. See? Look at it. Look at you. Manic white man.
No argument, crying, whining, black knighting.
Oh my gosh.
Real cool, man.
Please don't shoot. Don't shoot. Don't shoot.
Blacks would know all about shooting. Blacks love killing each other, and that's why nobody likes living.
Into the racism, bro.
Like, oh boy, here go to racism.
Like, why are you doing this?
Well,
this is so
I'm
silly.
deferring to the expert
how we go from
here.
economics to racism that quick?
Jesus Christ!
Said don't shoot, and I deferred that to the expert, the resident black man.
This is wild, man. You don't act like this in front of these other
proper white talking to. I'm not doing that shit. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
You can't have a conversation.
Erica, I know Black AF is coming up, and I'm being Black AF right now, chowing down on occasions seafood boil.
That's what's up. That sounds absolutely delicious. Fantastic. Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I am overstimulated.
Not Latter-day Saints.
Yes, I'm literally overstimulated. I want all that over talking. That dude is annoying. I fucking hate it.
I was trying to get him to stop.
He's so fucking manic and weird and just ugh. Go over there. Chill out. Philosopher. Are you a Phil bro?
I'm sorry?
Are you a Phil bro?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Are you a Trump supporter?
No, no, ma'am. I wanted to respond to Dirk about his claim, but I saw you already removed him, so I was like, I'm gonna get him out here. Right. But no, ma'am, I'm not. I'm fully against Trump.
Thank you, love. I appreciate you. I hope you have a great night.
No problem.
All right. My eyeballs hurt. I need my glasses. I'm about to go get them. Okay. Who do we have here? Nemo is here. Nemo, you're going to have about 25 minutes to hang out, friend. All right? 25 minutes, we're going to be doing Black as Fuck.
Yeah, you got to get to the back. All the non-blacks to the back. Ooh, all the non-blacks to the back.
Yeah, there's that. Hey, Nemo, how are you?
Hello.
Hi. I really can't fucking see, and I'm getting an attitude. I'm about to go get my glasses. Okay. Oh, I forgot you were here. Awesome plays. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Here's the deal, guys. All right, because I have 2 extra people on my panel more than I normally have. I don't normally have this many people on my panel at one time unless we're just shooting the breeze, okay? All right, I do not want any over talking. This goes for everyone on the panel. No over talking. Please, I beg. Okay? Let's one person at a time. One person at a time. That's all I'm asking for. All right?
Yes,
One
ma'am.
person at a time. Please. Will do, Swan. Okay, so awesome. For TikTok purposes. All right. How old are you?
I'm 40.
40? Okay. All right. And sir, why are you still supporting Trump?
Okay, so the honest reason why I still support Donald Trump is mainly because of how toxic and demonizing more so the political debates have become. When I look at all the conversations turn into like labeling, shaming, and assuming the worst about each other, it just pushes, like, I guess, people further into corners instead of towards more of an understanding. So I guess with that being said, like, my support isn't mainly about like personality. It's about like specific documented actions and like just outcomes that have happened. So
Okay.
I would say like things like his bipartisan criminal justice reform, or more so just like he was saying like like basically like the labor statistics and stuff like that. So like I acknowledge like
This layer.
there's flaws in any of the leaders while like still recognizing policies or results I think were beneficial is totally okay. I would like to say to like, I guess his name is Dark Live. In regards to the whole racism thing, I truly understand his point, and like I agree with him about the whole slave and the white master situation. But I still feel like he was only fixated on one part of that definition, which was the the systemic racism part, not just the overall belief of a person being inferior. So a slave could still have looked at some point as their white masters as inferior. Or else maybe we would all probably still be slaves today if we didn't.
Liv, I'm going to give you a moment to respond. Just a moment. Let me read off a few things. Shout out to my girl Feisty for the 20 over on the tube of the super chat. Thank you so very much, Feisty. Feisty said, please yell at Maga. Girl. Feisty. Feisty, don't you care about my mental health? Okay. Thank you so very much, Feisty. I appreciate you. Drop some hearts in the chat for Feisty, y'all. All right. Thank you so very much. Also, shout out to, why can't I see your name? Shout out to Suko Bars. Hi, Suko. Long time no see. Suko said, I just want to know if mom or dad taught her this. We don't have to guess. All right, Suko, I don't know if you were here, but we'll just say her dad was black. All right. Also, shout out to Rohit. Hi, Rohit, for the Australian $7.99. Rohit said, your patience is amazing, but it's not free. Love from Australia. Thank you so very much, Rohit. Drop some hearts in the chat, guys, for all of our tubers. Drop some hearts for our tubers. Thank you. All right. And also, let me see here. Shout out to Miss Barbara. Miss Barbara, thank you so very much for the $50 over on the PayPal. Miss Barbara said, you're always the queen, Erica, but I am in awe of Black creators showing up today and dealing with these callers. It's been a really rough day. It's been a long day. I've been on a few different panels. It's been a lot. So thank you so very much, Miss Barbara. I appreciate you, love. Thank you so very much. Drop some like a gazillion hearts in the chat for Miss Barbara, y'all. And shout out to Serena. Thank you so very much, Serena, for the $20 over on Venmo. Serena said, you're a badass. I heard you in Dean's Live, and I've been searching for you. You're my hero for real. I'm going to tell my son that you said that. I am. All right. Because someone loves me. Thank you. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you. Drop some hearts in the chat for Serena, y'all. Also, shout out to my girl, Jonna. Hi, Jonna. Jonna sent 40 and says, sending love. It's been a day already, and has been, Jonna. It really has been. Thank you so very much for the love, y'all. I appreciate it so very much. Everything is appreciated and most definitely accepted. To support me, support the stream. Links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name. PayPal and Venmo also have a Zelle. Everything with Erica9@gmail.com. All right, and please take care of my panel here. I have the awesome Nemo. Well, I don't know what Nemo's doing. Nemo's here. Show him love. Also, Mermaid is here, all right? This black queen, show her all of the love, all right? That means gifts and donations better be way more than Liv's and Nemo's. Most definitely Nemo's, because, you know, it's Black History Month. All right, and show love to Liv. Check out the links in his bio. He's a teacher. Cop something from the Amazon wish list for the students. And guys, just keep doing all of the good things. All right, so Liv, the floor is yours to respond to Awesome. And I'm going to go get my glasses.
Also, really quick, can be black as fuck. Can we shout out Hector? He's not here, but Kamala would never. That hat is fire. Big shout out to Hector. If you know, you know.
Hector talks with 2 R's. Hector talks with 2 R's.
Awesome. Are you kept saying we? Are you black?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's Black History Month. I don't have to do this.
Okay.
I want to do it. What type of
Wait, what was the question?
Can I? Liv asked him, "Is he black?" He said yes, and Liv said, "It's Black History Month. I don't have to do this." So then I want to ask a few questions, right?
Oh God. Okay, go ahead, Merm. The floor is yours.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do you believe in white supremacy?
Yes.
Okay. And did you see what the President of the United States posted today?
Sure did.
Right. Do you agree with it?
No, I don't agree with all of it.
With all of what?
With all of the narratives behind it. Like, I understand if you're addressing the Barack Obama and his wife part, I'm a little confused. Like, are you trying to say that was racist?
Are you trying to say that it wasn't?
Okay, so what would make it racist?
If
No,
you
I'm trying to.
understand what white supremacy is, then a white
Yeah, I
supremacist
do. But
ideology
what
is
would make it
painting
racist?
us. Yeah, I was about to explain that, right? Yeah, so a white supremacist ideology is painting us as subhuman or less than human, even depicting us as animals per se. And
Was
so
there
they
a
would
white person in there too?
and the video that the president posted on his page, no.
It wasn't?
I saw Barack Obama and Michelle Obama.
That's all you saw? You didn't see like Kamala Harris or anyone else?
Were you
Didn't
gonna
see
let me
nobody being a
finish my sentence
parakeet
though?
or any of that stuff?
Hey, right. Were you gonna let me finish my sentence though?
No, I didn't.
Right.
I'm sorry, Merm. My apologies, love. No.
No, you didn't do anything.
In the clip that Donald Trump posted on his page, all right, there were no other white people other than the person who was talking about the voting machines. All right, but they weren't like superimposed on an animal or anything of that nature. So the clip that we saw only had Barack and Michelle Obama with their faces superimposed over apes. And are you telling us that that isn't racism?
That is racism. I
That
never
is
said it wasn't.
racism? Okay.
Right.
All right. So
What
what's
does
the
that have to
argument
do?
here?
What makes it racism though?
What
He
makes
doesn't
it
painting them
understand
as
why
racism
being
it's
is the
inferior?
racist.
long history of
Right. So
black
it's
people
painting them as being inferior, right?
No, and I was trying to
No,
explain
you just
this.
said
It's
that. You
Could you
just said
let me
that.
finish
He's painting them
explaining
as
this?
subhuman. Wouldn't subhuman qualify as being inferior?
What would be wrong with saying that? Yeah, that's what it's painting them as. It's
Okay, so
painting them
that was my
as
point that I'm
inferior.
making back.
Yeah.
So that's my point that I was making to Liv. He focused on one definition of racism, which was the systemic part of the racism. I get that. But what about the inferior definition of racism?
We can't go by the definition of words because I would have to ask you
We can't? So
excuse me
what are
one
we?
moment. Don't do that, darling. Stop.
Sorry.
Thank
I
you.
apologize,
Appreciate
Erica.
you.
You're right.
Okay. All right. We can't go by the definition of words only because we have to look at the functionality. So the utility of that word. All right. How does that word work in our society? So basically, how does it function? Okay. Because I would ask you, Awesome. All right. Are definitions prescriptive or descriptive?
Both?
No. Like if I look up the word long, all right, if I look up the word long in the dictionary, all right, is it going to tell me how a long functions or is it just going to tell me what a long is?
It's going to tell you both.
No, if I look at Oxford Dictionary, you're being disingenuous right now. Is what you're doing.
Am I?
Yeah, you are. You are. It's not going to tell you. Like, I want you right now, okay? You can search for it. Go to your browser, all right? Chrome or Safari, all right? And I want you to look up the word lung in Oxford, because that's the result that you're going to get. And tell us what it says. Hey, Matt. Shout out to Politics with Matt.
I'm not here to do work. I was just here to answer your question.
No, because you're telling us, all right, that a definition, which truly is only a descriptor, it tells us what a word is, like what it means. It doesn't tell us how it functions. You can look at the word car also. It doesn't tell us how a car functions. I can't believe we're going to get stuck on this point. All right. We can't move past this foundational understanding of what how a dictionary actually works.
So does inferior work?
Why are we going to have this conversation?
How does inferior work?
What do you mean? How does inferior work?
How does it work? How does that word?
I believe that you did say to Mermaid that you do believe that white supremacy exists, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Great. All right. So with you knowing that white supremacy does exist, okay, give us, okay, hold on one moment. I'm not asking you about the function. I am asking you about the descriptor, all right? Tell us, what does white supremacy mean?
Why am I asking the definition of answering the definition of white supremacy?
Oh, because it depends.
Y'all
it depends on what you, because you're stuck on inferiority.
With a question.
No, you're stuck on inferiority, and I have an idea of what you think white supremacy is.
I'm stuck on the definition of racism. That was the first thing you talked about. So
with the other person, we're moved past that because you've already admitted that. Hold on one moment. You've already admitted. We're not moving the goalposts. You've already admitted that the little screen grab that Trump posted was racist. You've already admitted that. All right. You want to play on the word inferiority, and I have an idea as to why you want to do it. Because I'm pretty sure I know what you think white supremacy is. So again, I just really want you to move this conversation forward. Tell the class what white supremacy is. It's not hard. If you're literally going to have this conversation, because then we can go into the actual functionality of it. But if you do not have an understanding of it, all right, and you're just going to knock on us to death when we literally do this 5 to 7 days a week, okay?
Okay, fine.
Then what's the point?
It's simple, bro. It's the same thing. White people identifying that they have a superiority over a different race.
I knew it.
Being inferior.
Exactly. I knew that's exactly what it is you thought that it was, because you don't. Okay, that's an incomplete definition. All right. White supremacy is actually a system. It's a structure, a hierarchical structure.
Yeah,
okay, with white people as the dominant, and they take actions. The actions would be the function. Hold, one moment, please. You didn't say that. You said that white people see themselves as superior.
Think superiority?
That's it.
Superior,
that's literally it.
What does that mean?
Like anyone can believe that they're superior.
You have to have an ideology of a racial hierarchy, right? That's literally what that means. Right?
Nemo, okay, what's this?
I mean, you can keep dancing around it, but keep going.
Nemo, what's this he's doing? What's this called, Nemo? What's he doing right now?
Oh damn,
individual
rhetorical fallacy. Is it sea lining? No,
it's not sea lining.
Maybe not.
No.
Can't figure it out, huh? Don't have it. Y'all so educated.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, he's just being disingenuous.
Okay, he's just disingenuous. Okay, I got it. Okay, got it. All right, go ahead, Merm. Oh, I got to finish the definition of white supremacy. I'm so sorry. Then Merm has it. Okay, so as I was saying, it's a system where whiteness, not white people, but whiteness is seen as the dominant. So at the top of the hierarchy, all right, and they take actions, all right, typically at the expense of, the exploitation and subjugation of Black people to maintain that dominance. It's a system. It is a system.
But is it just against Black people?
It's a system. No, it's typically against Black people and also brown people. I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible for you.
No, I don't need it as simple as possible for myself. Okay. It seems like you're making it simple as possible for your chat maybe, but not for me.
I don't think you need to be rude to the chat. They've done nothing to you. Focus.
Well, I don't think you need to be rude to me because I haven't done anything to you.
Just focus.
I am. I'm focused on your words.
Okay, if you don't have a
And
response,
how
Mermaid, the floor
contradicting
is
they
yours,
are.
love.
Cooked. I'll take it. Cooked you. Bye bye.
Is what?
What?
Did he leave?
He cooked us, guys. He cooked us.
Hey, can I just point this out really quick?
Whatever that noise is, someone has to stop it. I'm on YouTube. I don't know what that noise is.
So, why he lost is because he was arguing a point none of us made, and what you were asking for, it's straw manning. Because while I was talking to Emmy, he kept referencing that point. I never made an argument. I never made a positive claim. I only asked her questions. He went off her responses and her definitions. So he lost.
I really just want to have a conversation with people, all right, who are genuine. It seems to be hard to have. Thank you, Ari, for the under control. Thank you so much, love. Drop some hearts in the chat for Ari. That was so awesome. Thank you guys for the stars. It's like, be genuine. Like, if you don't know, you don't know. If you do know, you do know. All right? Just be genuine. How long do we have until Black as Fuck?
But that's the thing. I was trying to have it. Yes, I'll let you pour the water. In 1 second, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, Nemo.
I mean, he's definitely being disingenuous. Like, there was one part at the very beginning when you said that he was being disingenuous, and he said, "Am I?" Even that is a disingenuous response. Like, that was his whole thing. I don't know, man.
These people are something. Let's keep the conversation going. And thank you all for respecting my boundaries. I appreciate each and every last one of you on this panel. All right. Because you guys did not overtalk. And I appreciate it. He overtalked, but you all didn't. Oh my God. Hi, Smitty. Smitty, I'm going to be doing it shortly. I promise. I would not subject Smitty to these Trump supporters. Hi, Jax. Are you a Trump supporter? Jax? Okay, bye, Jax. Jax is not a Trump supporter. Matter of fact, if I clear out this box, I'm going to do it. Hi, Sophie. Are you a Trump supporter?
Hi. Yes.
Okay, hi. How old are you for TikTok purposes, love?
23.
23? Okay, all right. Why are you still supporting Trump?
Because he is with God and the Democrats are with something else, and it's all of that. And then the Democrats pay all these celebrities to support Kamala Harris and all this Illuminati things, and it's a bunch of things going on with the Democrats. And not only that, the Democrats have killed Republicans.
What?
Who killed Charlie Kirk?
Can you hold on one moment, please?
Yes.
One
yes.
moment. Thank you. I appreciate you, love. Thank you so much.
Yeah. God bless you. Mm-hmm.
Help me! Help me! Nigga!
Oh!
Help me!
Oh!
The fuck are we doing here? What are we doing?
And then
I'm not like the others. I'm not gonna pretend that y'all are smart. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm not gonna pretend that y'all are smart. That's crazy work.
Yeah.
All right. What you just said made absolutely no sense whatsoever. You know, Mom Donnie, you know that it doesn't make any sense. All right, because you know darn gone well. All right,
but
that they don't
Nicki
know
Minaj
the affiliation.
asked the Democrats for help.
Oh my God, not Nicki Minaj and her darn gone gold carbon.
No, she asked Gavin Newsom for some help, and he's with the Democrats.
Where you from? Where you from?
And he asked the Democrats for some.
She from New York.
Sophie, where you from?
The Bronx.
The Bronx? Oh, okay.
Born
and raised in the Bronx?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Where your people from?
The Bronx.
They from the Bronx too? Mm-hmm. They not no black? They not Dominican? They not Puerto Rican?
Dominican.
I knew it.
Also,
Okay.
Nicki Minaj asked multiple times Gavin News come for some help, and they just wouldn't help her. And he's with the Democrats,
Y'all
of
got
course,
y'all citizenship?
because Cardi B is with the Democrats and she's with Jay-Z and all them bad people. So they're trying to get Nicki because Nicki is exposing all of them. That's why Nicki's with the Republicans, because she needed help. Because the Democrats wouldn't give her the help because they are with
Go
Cardi
ahead,
B.
mermaid. Damn.
Oh, I was good. No, I'm trying to be respectful because every now and then I just glitch out real quick. So I was trying my best to be
Mom Dottie.
respectful. So for you from the Bronx, I'm from Queens. I'm from Far Rock. So
Ooh,
listen.
I like Queens. Yeah.
I know. All right. So listen, I'm not gonna talk to you about Nicki Minaj because I don't care. I'm not doing that. You voted for Donald Trump in the Bronx? Like you went and you actually voted for him?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Wicked.
All right. What piece of legislation has Donald Trump put into place since he's been in office?
Not only that, Donald Trump, he supports God. And when Kamala Harris was at a
No,
rally,
Sophie, lock in.
Kamala Harris was
No.
at a rally and they told her they was spreading the
That's not
gospel
what
and she was
happened
like, this
here.
is not church. Go to the other little rally. I was like,
But
girl, who is you?
Sophie, that's not what
That's
happened.
not. We know that's not what happened.
That's
Sophie.
not the context of what happened at all. And I asked you, Sophie, I asked you a very simple question. What?
Is this real? Am I being punked?
It can't be.
Does everybody just want their moment in the sun? Like, what are we doing, yo? Like, for
Am
real.
I slow or what is it?
We don't use that term. That's ableist love. Don't do that to yourself. Okay. All right, but what are we doing? Okay, so that didn't happen. All right, we know that video was doctored, Sophie. I mean, the chat knows that it was doctored.
I feel like the Democrats are being brainwashed. I think
You
that's
think they're
what
being,
happened.
yeah.
Brainwashed.
You think that the Democrats are being brainwashed? All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
The Democrat politicians or the voters?
Everybody. Why is y'all laughing at me?
Because you're funny. You're hilarious. What are we supposed to do with you? Okay, you did say something. I'm sorry, guys. Lock in. All right, Merm and I are trying to lock in.
Why did they kill Charlie Kirk?
Hold
It
on
was
one
the Democrat.
moment. Hold on, wait. Time out, bruh. Time out. One thing you said out of your mouth, Sophie, right? That Donald Trump is of God. You said that.
No, he's not. He's not that. He supports him. He
supports God. Oh,
yeah,
okay. All right. Does he also support Jesus? Does he support Jesus?
Yeah, Jesus is the God. We love.
Okay, cool. Got it.
Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior.
The
Amen.
Holy Trinity and all that jazz.
Wait, so Jesus is God?
No.
I'm
sorry. I'm just having too much. Like, I don't know what's going on right now.
Listen to me. That's why I don't talk when I'm talking. All right.
Okay.
And then like we can hear each other. Okay. Mm-hmm. God dang it. Sophie, they did not like you. You got removed from misinformation. Look at that there. That is something. See? Sophie, TikTok was like, you had to go. You had to go. God dang it. I was going to have fun. I want to know how he was of God. That's all I wanted to know. I was like, what principles does he follow?
Erica, don't lie for me. I was not trying to lock in, okay?
Hello.
Oh,
How
mermaid,
you guys
trust
doing?
me. One moment, please. When I said lock in, mermaid, I meant lean in. We're about to have some fun. All right.
We was about
lean
to
in.
We was about to
kiki. Ha ha hell.
We was
like,
finna
that's
get
what we're
a
about to do.
hell in here, okay?
Guys, keep doing all of the good things. Keep tapping that screen, reposting the live. All right, this is likely going to be our last one before we go into Black as Fuck Live. All right, because I need some Tio Julio. All right, so there's that. Just keep doing all of the good things, guys. All of the good things. All right. And Indy, are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah, I'm a Trump supporter.
For TikTok purposes, how old are you?
I'm 34.
Okay, all right. Why are you still supporting Trump?
I mean, he's doing a great job. He's doing a great job. I like what he's doing. I like pretty much everything. Greenland, Venezuela, the whole 9 yards.
Greenland, Venezuela, the whole 9 yards. That's what you like?
Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. What do you like about Venezuela? What do you like about Venezuela?
I mean, listen, we had to establish American dominance, Monroe Doctrine. We had to get the Monroe Doctrine going again, rolling again. Um, you know, everything is good. I mean, we had this, we got the oil, all
So
sorts of stuff.
got the
It's good. It's good
oil,
for the country.
all sorts of
Don't you
stuff.
think so?
No, I don't. I don't agree. It's actually not a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really bad actually.
So you
Gonna
think
cost
China should have the oil?
China should have the oil. Like, what percentage of their oil was China already using?
I don't know, but that's what Trump said. He said they were getting the oil, and I'm pretty sure they were shipping it over there.
What?
I
Quick
mean, they
question.
had Russian
Mm-hmm.
air
Okay. I don't
anti-aircraft
want you to
systems.
get knocked down for misinformation either, so chill out. So, I have a question for you. I fucking forgot the question. What was the question I was gonna ask you? Oh, what is it that you can speak expertly about? What's something that you can actually talk about where you know these things
Critical minerals. I can speak expertly about critical minerals.
about critical minerals? Okay, is that like the
Critical
field that
minerals.
you
Critical
that
minerals.
I know I heard you. Is that like the field that you work in?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
No,
So
it's just what I studied the most.
it's what you studied the most? Okay. All right. So is that why you mentioned Greenland?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So why do you think Donald Trump should go
Yeah,
visit Greenland?
that's why I
Is he? You got a delay or something? Jesus
Hey, he
Christ.
said it was for critical minerals. It was for critical minerals purposes.
Yeah, there is a slight
I
delay. I think
I might do. Yeah, I
he's
might
got
have a little
bars.
delay.
Okay.
So
Go ahead, Nemo.
I'm still trying
I
to
might
figure
have to
out.
leave. I
I'm
don't
trying to
know.
figure out if it's
I'll probably have to
legit or
leave.
if he's just
Yeah.
intentionally being like that. I think it may be legit.
No, I'm not. I'm being legit.
Okay, so Indy. Okay, what is a
It's
critical
legit.
mineral?
I can hear Nemo, but I can't really. Erica, you're kind of glitching. It's like a complex definition. I mean, but it's pretty much the stuff that goes into your phones, jets. Um, it's a broad definition. Broad
I'm about to
definition.
look up games. It's a broad definition. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, make an argument for why we should go into Greenland then.
Well. First off, we had possession of Greenland since the 40s, right?
Mhm.
After
We have
during World
possession
War
of
II.
Greenland.
Yeah.
Uh,
The Danish
I want you to
kingdom.
make sure that
They couldn't.
words matter. Make sure you're using the right words. The United States did not have possession of
Well,
Greenland, sir.
hold on. Well, ma'am, hold on, ma'am. The Danes did not have the ability to hold that property, right? And we've had a base there since 1943. So
We
that
have a
base,
base
multiple
there. That
bases
doesn't
there.
mean possession. Yeah, we had over 50 there actually. We had quite
But
a
who?
few there. That doesn't mean that we have
Okay.
possession of it. To possess something means to what?
Well. Okay, I may have used that word incorrectly. We had a certain amount of hold over Greenland. We were guaranteeing Danish sovereignty over that area, right? And
We
the
were doing
thing
what?
about
What is
guaranteeing Danish sovereignty over that area.
No, that's not what we
So
were doing. We literally
yeah,
had
that
bases
is what
there
we were.
because it was the northernmost point. It was a northernmost point, and we actually had it there because of the Cold War, because we didn't want Russia to create trade routes and also to be able to come down through the north and attack the United States. So it really
Yeah,
was truly for the Cold War. It wasn't about Danish sovereignty.
no. Okay, but
By the
during the
way, guys, you
40s.
see my iPad. I'm looking up Zoom games because we're going to be doing Black as Fuck in just a moment. Go ahead, Indy. You got it.
Yeah. But so here's the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Since they
Oh, fudge.
since when during World War II, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Danish could not guarantee their own sovereignty in that area because of the war. So we were guaranteeing their sovereignty in that area. So, and now when it comes to critical minerals, right? The thing about them is there are specific nodes, right? There's specific nodes that I haven't necessarily researched about Greenland. I don't know exactly every node that they have there, but if you hold these specific nodes, because there's grades of critical minerals. So there's grades of them, right? Just because you have critical minerals in, say, Wyoming, it's not the same as a node in necessarily Greenland, right? This is just a general overall fact. So if you, yeah, go ahead. What? You
Erica,
asked me what I could speak about intelligently, and
Erica,
I gave you
please.
something.
I'm trying to be serious and you're making it hard. And you know I can catch everything. Like
Okay, go ahead, Merm. The floor is yours, mermaid. What the fuck are we
yeah,
doing?
quick question. What gives us the right to just go into places and steal things that isn't ours?
Who said we stole it?
That's if we try to annex Greenland, that's stealing.
How's it stealing?
What we're
How's it
doing in
stealing though?
Venezuela, we went in there to do a regime change to steal their oil. These things are literally stealing.
Exactly. Do you know what
It's under the.
imperialism
Hold on.
is?
If it's under the ground, who does it belong to?
The land, the people of the land.
Oh no. But hold on. So you can slant drill, right? So you don't actually have to be over it to access it. So you could go out into international waters and slant drill and drill into there and suck
You're
the
not
oil
answering my question though. I'm asking you, what gives the United States the right to go into other sovereign nations and take their natural resources because we just want it? What gives us the right?
What gives us the right? I mean, what doesn't give us the right though?
Have you heard of sovereignty? Because you said that word a few times, so I guess you do know what it means, right?
Well, hold on. But here's the thing, right? We've had the we've had the Monroe Doctrine.
Oh
right?
God,
Since,
no one
since
cares.
since for a long time. We've had the Monroe Doctrine for a long time.
And it's annoying. I'm annoyed. You're not answering any
sovereignty.
questions.
Look. You can't look.
Nemo, as a
what
white
is the
man,
United
would you
States
like to
imperialism?
try?
What's wrong with imperialism?
It's stealing things that is not yours just for your own economic gain. That is not okay. You're saying what's wrong with imperialism? Like we haven't destabilized nations to take their natural resources. Are you crazy? And then the same nations that we will destabilize, now this administration is like, hey, I know I messed up your country, but like, y'all gotta go back.
Yeah, may I ask a question? I want to ask you a question, Indy. All right.
Yeah, what's
'Cause
up? What's up? What you got?
Mermaid did actually kind of just like, she tied the bow. Yeah, she put the bow on. I want to tie it. All right, but I do have like maybe 2 questions to ask you. Right. Do you agree with Donald Trump's mass deportation?
Slightly.
Slightly.
Yeah, I think.
You motherfuckers can never say yes or no. Slightly.
Okay, yeah, you want a yes? I give you a yes. Yes, I agree with it. Yes, I agree with it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And Mermaid just basically.
I don't agree with the method though.
Okay.
I don't agree with everything that happens though.
Okay. All right. Do you know why we had an influx of Venezuelan migrants, not just during the Biden administration, but during the later part of the Trump administration? Do you know why we had like 2019?
Yeah, their country was pretty much falling apart.
Why was it falling apart though? What happened? What did the United
Sanctions,
States do?
I believe.
Yes,
believe sanctions.
It was sanctions. Thank you to the person in the chat that told him. We appreciate your efforts.
No, I knew it was sanctions. You didn't tell me anything.
All right. So yeah, due to the sanctions. All right. So that's a form of globalism. All right. That's controlling the purse of another country. Globalism is another form of imperialism. All right. So with the United States taking the steps of preventing Venezuela from being able to sell their most abundant commodity, which is the oil, all right, this resource, it did in fact contribute to the further decline of their economy. All right, and then we saw an influx of Venezuelan migrants here to our southwestern border. Okay, those Venezuelan migrants. Hold on one moment. They were allowed to come into the United States under the Trump administration because what did they have at home? They had a lack of. It starts with the R and ends in sources. They had a lack of what at home?
You talking about resources?
Yes, darling. They had a lack of resources because the United States of America, all right, placed those sanctions, all right, preventing that country from being able to make the revenue needed to fund the social programs under the Bolivarian missions that Chavez put into place. Okay? So
All
there's
right.
that. All right, but hold on,
I
we're
mean,
not finished. Wait, you have a clarifying
uh,
question?
yeah, I
Okay, go
wanted
ahead.
to ask you a question right here, but hold on, I might have lost my train of thought. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. So they sought opportunity, all right, in the land of resources. All right. Now, what's happening, all right, is that we're telling them to go back to their land while we further strip it of its resources because we
But all right.
have. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, but here's the thing, right, ma'am? Okay, this has happened before, right? So you had the Mariel boat lift from Cuba, right?
Mm-hmm.
The uh, mass influx of criminals came into the United States from insane asylums, jails, right? The murder, the
You
rate
have no
of
proof of that.
yes. The rate of
I'm so sorry. Were these
unalivings.
people were almost I don't know what the hell he's talking about right now.
Mariel boat lift. You never heard of the Mariel boat lift
I've
from
heard it. I just
Cuba
don't have any
to
proof of it.
Miami
Liv, that
during
face
the
is killing
80s?
me.
It's from the 80s. It was in the 80s. They made the movie Scarface is kind of based on it, loosely based on it. I'm not saying Scarface is like totally descriptive, but it's loosely based on it. Yeah. But here's the thing, right? You had Tren de Agua, the TDA, whatever they're called, right? So if you have these people come across, right, and they're doing illegal activities inside the United States, you should be able to tell some of these people to go back. I mean, don't you agree? If you had the opportunity
Okay.
to
So if
to
those
empty your
people, okay,
jails,
let's think about this. If those people were a problem, all right, why did they receive deferred deportation January 19th of 2021? Who was president January 19th of
yeah,
2021?
Trump's president back then.
Exactly.
But
Okay. No, I just want to make sure.
but
No, follow me
all
here.
right,
Stop
but
asking questions because you don't
uh,
ask questions that are relevant, actually.
what do
Because
you
we're
mean I
talking
don't ask
about
questions that are
Venezuelans
relevant?
and you're talking about Cubans from the 80s. All right. Because if
Well,
we're
no,
going to
I'm
talk
saying,
about the
but
80s, then we can talk about how Ronald Reagan gave approximately 2 million people amnesty. And we can talk about that. So there's that part.
yeah,
That's why it's a moot
but
point.
no. It's not a moot point.
It is moot.
It's a case study
A lot of
on
them got amnesty.
why you would want to deport a bunch of these people.
Were they deported or were they granted amnesty?
No, want to deport them. Just because they were granted
That
amnesty.
doesn't. No one cares about what ought be. We care about what actually happens.
Yeah,
Okay, and what we
but
know what
the
actually
thing,
happened is that they were given amnesty.
but doesn't history repeat itself?
It looks very
History repeats
similar.
itself.
It looks very
It
similar.
very similar. It
And
moves
with
very
that being
similar.
said, they in fact were granted amnesty. So they were allowed to become United States citizens. Anywho, moving on. I hope you're following here, okay?
Yeah, I'm following. Yeah, I'm
Okay,
following what
thank
you're
you.
saying.
So we have stripped their land of its resources and we're continuing to further do so while telling them to go back there. Okay? That's what we're doing. What are they going back to? Because one of
Well,
the
they're
main
going.
consequences of imperialism, all right, is that it leaves Black and indigenous people, all right, without. It leaves them
Well,
destitute in most cases. And when they try to seek better opportunity, they follow the resources. Again, we further demonize them and make them criminals. That is not
all right, but
okay.
hold on, ma'am. Hold on. Here's the thing, though.
He's
Here's
not
the thing,
going
though.
to. I swear to God, he's not.
No,
Nemo,
no.
you're
But
up
here's the
next,
thing,
by
right?
the way.
Here's the thing, right? Okay. If they were doing business with China and now they're doing business with the United States, right? And you're not stripping them of their resources if you paid for it, right? If now you're saying, hey, you're going to use the dollar instead of the Chinese yuan anymore, is that stripping them of their resources? Now they have the dollar instead. They're part of the overall empire of the United States. And what about your quality of life? If your quality of life goes up, shouldn't that be the defining purpose of what the government should do? Is guarantee your quality of life to keep going up?
Hey, Nemo, that
Yo.
$50 million that Trump got for selling like the 30 million barrels of Venezuelan oil, did he give that back to the Venezuelan people? He give
No.
that to the government? Did he
No.
put that money into an offshore account in Qatar?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just wondering. So I really wonder how is this helping the Venezuelan people?
Now, also,
go
Erica,
ahead.
I have a question for you about his last point. He mentioned quality of life, how the government should be ensuring quality of life. Erica, as an American, do you, is your quality of life better than I don't know your average Swiss person?
Absolutely the fuck not.
Well, hold on. There's a problem with that. There's a problem with that. Here's the thing, right? You can't guarantee that the Swiss won't be in a war with Russia in a few years, and
Do you know
their
Switzerland
quality
is?
of yeah, it's in the middle of Europe. Yeah,
Switzerland is famous for not getting into world wars.
No.
Sorry, my bad. Sorry.
No. Because
But
Liv
hold on.
always, when it comes to like conflict, Liv is always like, I'm Switzerland. That's what Liv is. He's Switzerland. So he remains
But
neutral.
hold on. But but hold on. You can't guarantee that if they get into a conflict, if Europe were to get into a conflict with Russia and they skipped out, right, for the last 40 years, however long NATO's been there, they haven't been paying their fair share of the NATO, and they're militarily unprepared, that their quality of life won't drastically decrease.
Why you
So
want to
that's
live
a
in
bad argument.
hypotheticals than things that actually
No,
have happened?
it's not a
We can look.
hypothetical.
If you said if history repeats itself, that's the question that you did ask. You said if history repeats itself. All right. Okay, I grant you that, yeah, it can look very familiar, all right? So we can look to Guatemala in the 50s. We can look to Iran in the 1950s when the United States went in and did coups. We can look, that's imperialism. We can look to that when we went into these places and we stripped these countries of their resources, these people of their resources, and what ended up happening there.
But that's not a right.
How is that right?
No, that's not. No, ma'am. Hold on, ma'am. This is not a look. What you're saying is these people signed deals with the United States, and then they had so-called elections where they elected leftists
No,
who
they did
then
not have
nationalized the
elections. I literally
resources.
said a coup. What's a coup, bro?
No. But hold on. They had no. But
Hey, can I tell you
can
something
talk
really
about.
quick? Can I tell you something? Because
Yeah, what
like,
you got?
it's a lot. Just hold on.
He's saying, I don't hate you.
Right.
I just hate all of the choices that you make. Because those are the choices that bitch ass niggas make. Mm-hmm. That's all. So
Ah, God. I don't want to do that no more. That nigga was dumb. Oh, I said the D word. I'm so sorry. He was stupid, y'all.
Switzerland is not in NATO.
That part also. And you know why they aren't? Because they remain neutral.
He also didn't know what a coup was.
He didn't know what a coup was.
So if you would have said a coup d'etat, his brain would have blew up.
Whoa. So I should have said coup d'etat. Okay. Because I was saying coup. All right. Because, you know, when you hear
If
the
they
word
don't know what a
coup
coup is, when you add the d'etat and you start putting on French and stuff after it, the brain is just gonna like.
Okay. I got it. I get it. Everyone, take a moment to breathe. Do some breathing exercises. Grab a drink. Have a snack. That's what we can do. Grab a drink. Have a snack. What the fuck are we doing? I can't keep living like this. I really can't.
It's just like, okay, but what's wrong with imperialism?
What's wrong with imperialism? Mermaid tells him what's wrong with imperialism. But no. Okay.
But is it stealing if we just take it without their permission?
Is
that stealing?
Is it stealing?
Because I think that's taking without permission, which is not stealing.
That's not stealing. No, not stealing. No. What's happening? I hate it here. I just want someone to come up and not yell and not do the over talking and stuff like that, and just like, I don't know. I'd be asking for too much. And you all did a good job. What do you say, Nemo?
Vaseline Dion in the chat said, "Is it stealing if you do it diagonally?"
Is it?
It's like
perpendicular? Perpendicular.
Pretty sneaky, sis.
If you drill perpendicular to it, is that stealing? Because he did in fact say that we don't have to be there to steal it. He said something like that. I don't remember. So, what y'all want to do? I'm about to do Black as Fuck Live. That's what I'm about to do. So, with that being said, guys, it's 274 people watching over on the tube. Hey, shout out to the Mighty Pen. Welcome to Being a Love. Make sure you join the Discord. All right, thank you so very much. All right, take advantage of those stickers also. Make sure you do that. All right, so Tube, I'm about to end it for you all. I want to thank you so very much for hanging out here tonight. I told you we weren't going to be here for a long time because I really want to do Black as Fuck. And I'm not going to be on until midnight. That's just way too long. All right, my left butt cheek won't be able to take it. Okay, so with that being said, join us again tomorrow afternoon while we do this again, and we'll be on for a longer time and just to do all of the good things. All right, I'm about to mute myself and have a word with my child because he keeps. Why you do that, Bubba? Why you do that? You know the microphone picks up on everything, right? Okay, all right, chill out, bro. Okay, so anywho, Tubes, I love you guys. You guys are friggin' awesome. Keep doing all of the good things. If you have TikTok, make your way on over here. All right, while we hang out and do some Black as Fuck shit. All right, Liv, we about to do hood rat stuff with our friends. Liv's excited. I can feel it. Liv's likely getting jerk chicken or something. Okay, Tube, I love y'all. Make sure you subscribe on the way out. And with that being said, Tubers, deuces out.
Oh, I forgot I was muted.
You do that all the time. Why do you do that?
Because I was focused on switching the picture. I had to focus.
On a scale of 1 to like bliggy.